How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast, where we come together to raise our vibration, lift our perspective, and build that positive mindset. I'm so thankful to have each and every one of you here today because this is going to be the positive episode that you needed to hear to get your mind right. If you're struggling, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling the weight of your situation or the world, this episode is going to help lift you up so that you can move forward in positive energy. But before we get started, we're going to take a few moments to slow down, zero in. We're going to take some deep, healing, meditative breaths to help us align on the frequency that we want in our lives. So you can pick a word. It could be love, joy, happiness, abundance, whatever frequency you want. And we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you're breathing in, you're going to say this word over and over and over again. Really charge yourself up with that energy. And then as you're holding your breath, visualize yourself doing something in that frequency. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. We're going to take another deep breath. This one is about alignment, about getting ourselves in receiving mode so that we can receive the message that we need to hear to get us in that positive perspective. So just imagine that you are surrounded by the most healing, uplifting energy that's meant specifically for you. It could have a certain color, a certain taste, a certain smell, however you imagine it. And when you breathe it in, it's going to charge you up. It's going to break down the negativity, the blocks, the weight, everything that's just been holding you back. And once you exhale, anything that no longer resonates with you will leave you and you'll be in a more positive state. So let's go ahead and take another deep breath in. And out. Well, before we get started, if you enjoy this message, if you find something valuable on Spotify, you can actually leave a comment below and that might inspire somebody to give it a listen. So I appreciate it if you do that. And then of course, if you share this message, it would mean the absolute world to me. I want to make this the #1 mindset podcast, but the only way to do it is with your help. So I appreciate you and thank you in advance for sharing it and supporting the show. Now let's get into that positive mindset. So understanding what a positive mindset is extremely important, because if you're going through something difficult right now, if you're feeling the hurt, if you're feeling the pain, no matter what it is, if it's hard for you, a positive mindset isn't about feeling good or feeling happy necessarily. A positive mindset is the perspective in which you operate in the world. When you can only see things from self, it can be really hard to separate yourself from the hard things that happen, the pain, the lessons, the trauma, all of those things. It's hard to grow from them when you can only see it from self. But if you imagine your eyesight, like how you see out of your eyes, out of your head, if that's your current perception, imagine if you were able to see above that, if you started seeing the world beyond you. This is where gratitude is the powerful tool that we can use to get us in the energy that we desire no matter what is going on externally. You see, in life, hard things are going to happen. So we don't want to avoid them. We want to become the version of ourselves that can move through them and learn and grow always. If you get into the energy that no matter what happens, you are focused on your purpose, which your purpose is to find love, be love, and give love. If that's always your perspective, if that's always your mission in life, then what happens to you cannot hurt you, because you realize that the body, this you, this status, this version of yourself that you've created is a piece of what your true energy is. Your true energy is so powerful. It's here to learn. It's here to grow. It's here to forgive. But you can only see that from a high perspective. And so we're going to do a gratitude exercise to really connect to the energy that can uplift you. It's not about making the current situation better. It's about putting you into a new energy, because what you focus on expands. If you are in a negative state, you are in a negative state. It doesn't matter how much positive things you try to say, you have to shift into the positive energy. It's like this. If you are driving to work and somebody cuts you off and you were going to be just on time, like you left just in time to make it right when you needed to be there. They cut you off and then we're going slow because they had to hurry to get in front of you, but then they're in no hurry to go anywhere. So now you are going to be late. A lot of times in this situation, which I know this is a simple situation, in life there are much more painful and hurtful things, but we start to have anger towards this person and we blame this person as to why we're late. And yes, you may have been on time had they not done that. But in reality, we also could have left earlier. And in reality, 2 years from now, you're never going to remember that day. But yet, if you have anger towards that person, you have anger within you. This is why forgiveness is so powerful. Now, how do you connect to energy when you feel that? So this person cut you off, you get angry, or you're going through something really specific, really hard. Maybe you've lost somebody. Maybe you're dealing with a health issue with yourself. Maybe it's economical with your job, with the world in general. Whatever it is, if you're going through something painful, this is how you use gratitude to connect to the energy that you want. Because what you see, what you perceive, you receive. So here's how we do it. We start thinking about something we're thankful for. Now you're powerful. It doesn't have to be something that's immediately going on. You're so powerful that you can create a scenario of something that you're thankful for. So we're going to go to future self. You're going to imagine yourself 5 to 10 years from now, healed, forgiven, healthy, happy, abundant, all the things that you desire. Imagine that version of you. And see, that version of you is doing something powerful because of the situation you're in now. So whatever it is that you're struggling with, this version of you is actually helping somebody else heal from the same thing that you had to learn to heal from in the future. Whether it was 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years in the future, you've healed for this. Now imagine yourself looking vibrant, looking strong, shoulders relaxed because they're at ease, no tension, in perfect harmony with self. And then just see yourself teaching somebody, healing somebody, giving to somebody that love. And think about how good that would feel. Imagine yourself being able to operate without the weight of what's weighing you down now, moving freely, lifting up others. Then we start being thankful for that moment. When we start becoming thankful for that moment, you got to dig even deeper. What about that moment is special? What about that moment makes the hair stand up on your skin? You see, when you can connect to something, then you feel the emotion. And a lot of the times, it's easy with things like our favorite song or a movie where it makes your hair stand up. Do it for yourself. Find a thing. It doesn't matter what the thing is, as long as it's a good thing. Doesn't matter when it was. It could have been from your childhood, could be in the future, could be in the present. Find the thing. You say you're thankful for it, but then focus on the feeling. When you start focusing on the feeling, you start to feel it now. When you start to feel the energy now, it becomes a part of you. And so what you're teaching yourself and what you're showing the universe is that your energy is not reflective of what's going on externally. You are the creator of your energy. No matter what is going on, you can feel how you want to feel. If you can feel how you want to feel, you can see what you want to see. If you can see what you want to see, life becomes a powerful journey for you to grow. Things aren't happening to you at that moment. Everything starts happening for you. When something happens for you, it's not for you to receive something material. It can, but it happens for you to grow. You see, it's all for you. You are here to make a difference, whether it's within your community, your family, or just yourself. Everything that's been going on is giving you the opportunity to become the version of you that's meant to be here, that needed to go through these things to be created. You see, you're on a journey. You can't just have love. That's not how this works. If we just grew up in the perfect surroundings, with the perfect parents, the perfect friends, the perfect finances, the perfect health, the perfect life, then your energy most likely would be a reflection of that. It would be perfect. But as soon as it was challenged, you would just then reflect the energy that you were challenged with, because you didn't know how to become the energy. You just were, because that's what the surroundings were. You are here to become. So if you go through all these instances in life where there's lack of love, and then you learn how to elevate your mind, use practices like gratitude to connect to the energies that you wish to receive, then you start being able to put love where it's absent. You're able to put it within you in a situation where it doesn't exist. Then you become a creator of a specific form of love that's needed. If we're trying to expand, if everything's expanding, love needs to expand as well. Why wouldn't you be a powerful soldier on that journey? So everything, every pain, every bit of emptiness, all of the things that had lack of love, when you start creating it within you for your life, for you to experience, you truly understand that love. When you truly understand it and you always give it respect, you always focus on it, you always try to grow it, it'll be a part of you forever. This is all for you. Doesn't mean it's not hard. It doesn't mean we won't get knocked down. It doesn't mean we won't fail sometimes. But your energy never ends. So there is no end. You can always get back up. You can always move forward. You can always find a new perspective. You can always elevate your energy. You can always change. You can always find light if you look for it. So let's raise our vibration and become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a positive perspective that you can apply to your life today. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode, make sure you subscribe to my email list. There's a link down below. It will keep you up to date with every single episode. And if you want to follow me on social media, there's my Instagram and TikTok and Facebook group all down below. I appreciate all the follows there. And if you listen to this episode and you are ready to make the shift yourself, there's something calling within you telling you, it's time to level up. It's time to be different. It's time to make these changes. I've gone too long in this negative mindset. I've gone too long not fulfilling what's possible for me. Or you're in the difficult situation right now and you need that support. This is what my one-on-one coaching program is about. It's about building the higher version of you so that you can see the way, so that you can feel the way and become the way to your higher self. If you want to find out more about this program, you can reach out to me via Instagram, or there's a link down below. If you fill that out, I will reach back out to you directly. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.